Sports. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 33-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Take him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Darnold from the gun. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10.
It's a gain.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Play action. It's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult...
He's got it at the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 44 yards. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Jets nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking downfield for Godwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They go play action here on first down. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Point after try forthcoming. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 14, Jets nothing.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off of play action, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
10-10. At their own 39-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brady. Forced out to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
To number 80,
O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call, so they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They begin with a quick throw out left, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Braith, the tight end's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Complete to Cameron.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Jets nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Darnold now to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At the 34-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
5 yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Come on. Street. Watch 49. Watch the slap.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Jets, nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
40-yard line.
Airing this one out for Evans. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Back to throw. Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So that one will be accepted.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. He's at the 40. Still going. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
And 8.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Push it back. Push it back. 31's the right. Blow your jump. 31. Right here. Hey, Smash. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
31's the mic. Coming to you, coming to you.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Going up top for Miller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 31's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
To Mike Evans.
Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
His kick is good.
Point after, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Jets, nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? The play fake, and it's Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
37, well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Darnold from the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
50-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike, both bandit. Both bandit. Back. Sugar.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Better bring it. You better bring it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Brady's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead. Your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Hey, that. Ready? Check Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 50.
On play action, now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They go play action here on first down.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
play action. Now it's Brady. And he's got Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
First down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
13-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw again. Evans has it left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 13 yards out, as his guys continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd
and it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. That's caught by Hollister. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Switch up, switch up.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Flushed out right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Darnold. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and that will write a finish to this ball game.